Day 132, Hillary's Henchmen. We're looking at these four Awan brothers that had access to top secret information in these 31 different House Democrats' offices. And since Hillary had earlier dealings with the Muslim Brotherhood in Libya and Syria, and these Awan brothers have a contact to Hezbollah through a Iraqi-Iranian agent, we're wondering about this information getting over to Yemen and other countries where we're fighting, Somalia and other countries where we're fighting Al-Qaeda. So this version is going to go out to the Capitol Police and also Dan Scavino again, at Capitol Police, at Dan Scavino. Dan Scavino is the social media guy for Trump. We're just trying to make them aware of these four Awan brothers and their two wives and what committees and top secret information they had access to. As I mentioned before, these 31 Awan brothers, these four Awan brothers mainly came in through Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and they were kind of spread out across 31 different House Democrats. After that Yemen raid, there was a burglary. It was almost like there was 20 burglaries actually in these different Democrats' House offices, and it almost looked like they were trying to remove the evidence of a leak. So just to help the Capitol Police are just saying that there's got to be cameras all over that House office building. I don't know if it's a hard office building or not, but there's got to be cameras in the computer rooms and server rooms especially, plus special access locks as well. So you can look at the timing of those locks and you can look at the computer images. It might be good to publish those images so that we could know who we're looking for. These are the Awan brothers here. This is an old picture with him with Bill Clinton. These servers, there's specialized server rooms for each one of these different departments. These are top secret, very highly managed, secure facilities. Now, these Awan brothers had root level access to these different committee servers, and they also transferred information from these servers over to their own private personal server. This is very much like Huma's server or Hillary's server, but this is the Awan server. Okay, so what I would look for on these server logs, and these are very carefully managed, is when those logins were and when there was transfers of information. I don't believe that they would have thumb drives on these servers. That would be an obvious security hole that you wouldn't have on those servers. But if they did, again, go to the cameras and look at that. And also look at the phone records, maybe, the GPS of when they came in and out and their trips to those server rooms. So, or to systems that could access those servers. This is the contact I was speaking about, the Iran-Iraq kind of double spy, the one who's selling information to Hezbollah. You can look at phone records for when when they were both in the same location, both GPS location, for meeting times. You can also publish ATM photos because we still only have the picture really of Imran. We don't have the other brothers' pictures, but they should be publicized. Trump publicized the fact that Kislyak, the Russian ambassador, went to the White House 22 times in the last 5 years and 4 times in the last year. And these meetings with these different senators are going to now start becoming important. Now that Trump has tweeted this, I think you're also going to see Kislyak's meetings with those Democrats, those House Democrats, those 31 Awan Democrats, are going to be interesting now as well. I'm just saying that there's a Russian connection. It's going to come out a little bit. Again, Representative Speer asked for top secret clearance, special compartmental access. So each one of these special compartments, each one of them has a separate login. They would have separate a process you'd have to go through to get people admin level rights to those servers. So we could look at those logs as well. As I mentioned, there's only a picture of Imran Awan. We need a picture out there of Abid. We need a picture of Jamal. This is a way that you can use the public to help you solve the crime. I think these guys are also going to be involved in shuttling people from Reagan Airport to different hotels, different clubs, different after-hours clubs. And I'll just put a little hint out there, University of Virginia, trips to the University of Virginia. They're also involved in this kind of car dealerships, these front car dealerships. The boys were involved in this one over here in Falls Church. The wife, Natalia Sova, was involved in this car buying situation down here in Annandale. This is actually a home. Now that's fine. She can do that out of her home. I just wanted to say that you could get from here to here and stop at ExxonMobil, and you can stop at Dyneport Vaccine all in 30 minutes. You can make that trip all in 30 minutes. What I'm saying here is there's a lot of oil industry out here in this area, and there's a lot of defense industry out here. So I'm looking at deals or car transactions where they did with oil executives coming and going from the United States, and also defense comings and goings in the United States. And again, you can use the phone GPS to follow up on these things. Again, here's where the 650,000 emails that Huma had on her server come into play, because we know that there's 19 different conspirators from the State Department. So matching those up with the 31 Awan emails is going to be very important to getting at the bottom of the whole conspiracy. That's all for this morning.